What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's episode is going to be my partner's Genesis. We're going to be installing a switch panel, a Lasfit switch panel. We're going to show you step by step how to do it, the installation, and the little cool modifications we're going to do to make it fit my boy's car. Stay tuned. So my boy actually took out the cup holder. That's not the cup holder. Storage, no storage under the console, under his radio. And he has everything carbon on the car, so he wanted to, what is this, like a little storage. He has a USB, I believe, back here. He doesn't use it, so there's it. So we're gonna put the switch panel here. The switch panel is from Lasfit, and it has 8 buttons, 8 switches. His car is heavily modified, so we have, star lights. We have the retrofits are getting done. We have the retrofitted fog lights. He has puddle lights. He has interior lights. He has trunk lights. And then we have ambient light coming in for the doors also now. All that is going to be integrated into that switch panel. Now, it comes with that panel. When you open up everything, it actually brings like a little 3M sided thing that we're not going to use. It brings screws, it brings to pull the fuses, it brings extra fuses, it brings a fuse tap, extra wiring, the user manual, and then it actually brings a breaker. Oh, it's actually pretty good. This is actually what I have in the van for all my stuff. And then this is one of the main pieces. It's a fuse box, a separate fuse box, switch panel fuse box. So that's how everything goes connected. The extra fuses down here. It's literally an extra fuse box, and then you wire everything according to what you need it. So then there's the smaller stuff that gets fused into here, and there's the bigger ones that go all the way to the end, so like light bars and all that stuff. The panel itself actually very bulky. Wow, I can't put it in. Okay. So then what he's trying to do is make it fit in a little cubby. Make a little custom thing so it can look clean on the dash. So he wants it to sit like that. There's other wiring and rings, extension, and then it has a little bracket, so we're trying to figure that out. Alright, so this is what we're able to do. Not a lot of space to move around with this little piece there, but it'll sit on the console. So now what he's working on is putting on the fuse box, and it looks like we're gonna probably hide it inside the cabin to be able to have access to all the wiring and whatnot. Okay, so this is my boy's passenger side. We're actually installing the box right here. That red wire is the ignition, so it's going over to that side. We already initially had wiring for the stars, the puddle lights there. We're going to be passing it over and connect it to the box. We did it there just because it has easy access to the grommet, and then the battery's there. So then, yeah, that's the wire there. That's the breaker. So then now, it's just basically passing the wiring in between the console and into that little box. They come with a lot of little stickers that you put in for what you need it for. So he has star lights. He's putting for the roof, underglow. He has puddle lights, so same as underglow. So you customize it how you want. That way, you know what button you're pressing. All right, still a mess. We still have to organize, but here you go. Stars turn on, turn off. And I'm pressing a button. And then that's with ignition. So you turn the ignition off, you turn that off, you have no power. So power right now. Yeah. So
I think I'll put it on the one.
Right, it's on. Everything's back together. So I was showing you guys earlier the little fuse breaker. That's just a safety. It has 80 amps. You put everything on there, and it should help it. So if it does blow the fuse, it'll be that fuse breaker. You literally just click it back, and you're good to go. Like we said earlier, we routed all the wiring this way. Box is down there. It has a cover on it. We're gonna add everything else onto it. But look how clean it came out. You touch the button, and then touch it again, it's gone. So he has everything on there hooked up, and then yeah, that's basically it for the switch panel. Very straightforward, very easy. I like that it has the manual here. There's a fuse breaker. So it's actually very sturdy for what it is. The other one I actually used before Lasfit, it was flimsy. The other thing was the box, that the fuse box. The other ones are usually like bulky. Lasfit was actually very flush, very clean. We were able to hide it under the carpet, so that is very helpful. But pretty much the install went with no issues, besides a lot of organizing on the wiring side. We still have a lot more stuff to do on this car. The retrofits are actually, we have all the parts here for the retrofits to finish up, and then we're gonna wire that to the switch panel as well. We gotta redo the puddle lights on the car, just because the wiring was crazy. So we're gonna rewire everything to the switch panel. We'll probably make another video of wiring everything to the switch panel, make sure everything works, and so you gotta stay tuned for that. But I want to give a shout out to Lasfit for hooking us up with the switch panel. They've been a supporter of the channel and the business for years since I started. My whole truck outside is full of Lasfit lights, light bar, the pod lights. My show car has the switchbacks from them. So a lot of support from Lasfit, and I appreciate it. And yeah, pretty much it's very simple to wire this up, and it can't be any easier. Once again, guys, thank you for all the support. Thank you, Lasfit, and catch you guys in the next one.